I'm Norie Gonzalez Garza, and I'm your mayor here at the City of Mission. And I want to welcome you back to another episode of Behind the Mission. Today, we have a very important group with us today. It's Keep Mission Beautiful. So without further ado, I'm going to let our two beautiful guests introduce themselves, let us know what their part is and their roles are. And it's just going to be an exciting conversation today. So.
Definitely, and we're super excited and grateful to be invited to the podcast. Well, if you guys don't know me, my name is Mario Cantu. I'm the chairman for Keep Mission Beautiful, and we have next to me. You want to go?
Sure. My name is Christine Gonzalez, and I'm treasurer for Keep Mission Beautiful.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
So we're really grateful to be invited. We're excited to about the whole podcast.
Yeah, it's exciting to let our residents know about this very important committee that we have. It's a fairly new committee. Can you tell me about how it got started and what the process has been since then?
Yes, definitely, Mayor. So the committee actually started about 4 years ago, October of 2022. And one memory that I remember is actually being invited to the State of the City address.
Okay. Yeah.
And the mission and if you build it, they will come. And I feel like that's really led our group in a certain direction. Mm-hmm. But yes, it's been about 4 years.
Great. Can you tell me about the affiliations that it relates to Keep Mission Beautiful?
So there's a big umbrella, which is Keep America Beautiful, and everybody falls into that. That's national level. Then we have the state level, which is Keep Texas Beautiful, and then Keep Mission Beautiful. And thanks to our communications director, over the last couple of months, we've actually had national recognition from Keep America Beautiful.
Awesome.
State recognition and local recognition as well.
That's great. That's amazing.
And if I might add,
yes,
Mayor, Mario has done such an incredible job leading this committee that last year, or actually this year for 2025, Keep Mission Beautiful was recognized with Silver Star status, which is an amazing, incredible recognition from the state of Texas.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
So we're very excited, and I know this year we made a commitment in front of our community and City Hall and in front of the council that we're going for the Gold Star.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's what I like to hear. That's great. Okay, so tell us a little more about how our residents can get involved. Who can get involved. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we have different events that we host throughout the year. Our main one is a Trash Bash event, which we've continued to build. And normally we put out an ad or we'll put out something on social media, allowing the residents to actually sign up through a QR code or a form. We've had a great participation over the last couple of years, but we're really proud of what we did this past year in Trash Bash.
Yes.
Had over 400 participants from all ages, and it was just awesome to see.
Yeah, so I honestly, I was there that morning, and we literally had bus loads of people coming in and students. So I want to thank the school districts for being involved in these projects, because it's important to educate our children, because that's when they're just so excited about new things, and we get them educated on these types of projects and initiatives. I think it's important. So. Thank you for that. Can you tell me a little more about some of your projects that you've been doing? I've noticed that we have started doing some standpipe projects. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little about the artist or the artists that are involved?
So our first initial project actually came out of the blue, right? We actually had an artist reach out to us and say, hey, I see this standpipe that I pass through every single day, and I would love to donate my time to actually do a mural there. And so we saw it. He came, he presented to us. We said, wait, we love the idea. We're not reinventing. I know McAllen has their standpipes. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, but we kind of adopted it.
Right.
And and we said, hey, we would love to see that here in Mission too.
Awesome.
So his name's Vino, and he did the first two, and now we have a third, and we have a fourth, fifth, and sixth already planned.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
that's something that I love about Mario's leadership. So when Mr. Santillan came in and presented, he said, I was driving around in McAllen and I noticed all the great artwork there. And he goes, and that really inspired me. So something that Mario does so well is he looks at, if it's a great idea, if it's something that's going to bring the community together, if there's an opportunity to collaborate, then that's something that he wants to do. And I love the partnerships that he's created so that we can be successful with projects like that one.
Yes, yes. Partnerships are so important. It's so important to get the community involved and be there to listen to new ideas, right?
Yes.
But there's no need, like you said, to reinvent the wheel. Best practices is also always a good thing to adopt. So yes, thank you so much for that. I'm really excited about that because that's been a focal point for me. I drive by Kika de la Garza all the time, so I see that one. And that's a pretty interesting one. So that's nice. What inspired you to join?
I think initially I was really busy when I got asked the first time, and I was a little hesitant because I hadn't really been a part of an organization or like a nonprofit organization before, so I really didn't know what to expect. But seeing the impact of Keep Texas Beautiful, seeing what McAllen was doing, it's inspiring, right? I wanted to bring it to Mission, and with my background in sustainability, I felt that I could create an impact for the city of Mission and for the residents, and I felt like a call to do it. So.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Christy, how about you?
Oh my gosh, this is such a great story. So I was at council for an economic development small business week presentation, and Keep Mission Beautiful was presenting. And so when I heard Mario and saw the great things that he was doing in the city, I thought, I also happen to be president of Leadership Mission. We do beautification projects. I thought, this is someone who clearly is passionate about it, and he can probably guide us on the projects that we, would want to create for impact in the community. So he didn't know me. I didn't know him. I waited until the end of his presentation, and I went and I tapped him on the shoulder and I said, "Hey, I'm with Leadership Mission, and we do beautification projects, and we'd love to partner with you." And so he invited me to a meeting so that I could present my proposal. And then, he invited me to participate, so I did. I wasn't a voting member, and then he kept inviting me back, and then he said, you're here all the time. Anyway, you've got great ideas. Would you like to be a part of it? And of course, I said yes, because I love the culture that he's created. The team is amazing, and they have such great ideas, so I was excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, and we definitely have a great team. Shout out to our team. It's so diverse.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just amazing. You're only as good as your team is, right? Because there's no I in team. They say that.
Right.
And the culture that we built, we're all about the speed at which we work at. It's so amazing just to see and be a part of it.
Yeah, when you talk about the team, I've seen you guys work together at different locations, different projects, and y'all do. You're like you can read each other's mind.
Yes.
Yes. So yes, it's a very well oiled machine. So y'all have done amazing work. You're at all of our events, and it's amazing to see you guys there. It really is. And I know that you bring your little one as often as you can, which I think that's amazing. I would love to have a junior Keep Mission Beautiful. I think that would be awesome.
That's something that we're actually working on doing
Okay.
a pipeline of little ones, because as we started digging in more to how we can reach that gold star level, there's so many opportunities that the state and Keep America Beautiful offer. So we thought, these are things that we can implement at a city level. And the school districts are incredibly interested in supporting that. So we're very grateful for their role in all of this. So we're hitting the ground running this year and getting ready to launch some great initiatives.
Awesome.
And it's important, and I feel like as a parent, it's important to share with your children the importance of litter prevention, because if they adopt it early, then in the future they're going to be a good resident for the city of Mission or wherever they choose to live. because it's already integrated into their culture, their way of being. One of the biggest examples, I don't know if you saw the FIFA World Cup, but the Japanese, their culture is to clean, to be very clean. So after the game, they took their little bags and they were just cleaning up after everybody. And that's because of the way that they've been brought up.
That's their culture.
So if we can instill that into like my daughter, into the children, then that's who they'll become in the future.
Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Is there anything coming down the pipeline that y'all want to announce, or?
Well, we have a lot of things planned for the future. I mean, we all kind of think like blue sky. I guess Chrissy calls it blue sky.
We call it blue
We're
sky.
big
Let's
big
dream
things.
big.
Dream big.
That's right.
So in achieving the Gold Star status, it actually helps us qualify for different grant opportunities in the future. And one of the ones that we're looking at, and we want to partner with the city and see if we could do get together with Michael from the grants department. I know he was here on the podcast as well. But there's a governor's grant that's basically can qualify for the city of Mission up to $250,000. And it's for beautification, parks and cleanups and things like that.
That would be amazing.
So that's our big goal. That's our blue sky goal.
Yes.
And
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Okay, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Okay. So
So-
how can the city help with that?
So I took a look at some of the previous winners. I think the winner from last year was Laredo. There's 10 different categories, so we're not going to go against McAllen. It's based on the population of the city.
Okay.
So we fall into category 8. I think if you're above a certain threshold for population, I think McAllen is the top tier because their population is a little
Right.
bit higher. But we would go, or we would compete against other populations that are similar to ours. And Laredo last year, they did a river cleanup, very similar to what the kids did
With
at
the canal?
At the canal. So they went out to the canals and they cleaned all the canals and they recorded it and they gathered the data of how much litter was actually picked up. And that's what won Laredo that governor's grant.
Wow. Okay.
So we're inspired by what they did and seeing the kids go out there, that just kind of reassures us that, hey,
Yeah.
we could do that.
Yes, absolutely. Christy, do you have any?
No, I mean, right now, we're focused on getting more artists for the irrigation pipes.
Okay.
We have interest from multiple entities in the city that want to participate in that, and we want to make sure that we've got beautiful renderings that are going to enhance the city. And that's something that I'm really excited about because my kids are creatives. They love to paint and draw. They don't live in the city of Mission, unfortunately, but, any way that we can support the creative artists and, people that are willing to do this work, we'd love to do it. And it makes the city, it's another point of pride
Yes.
for the city. Anything that we can do, and I know that we have been having conversations with the Texas Citrus Fiesta, so that we can do some things to prepare for that as well.
Awesome.
We did a great job last year with our parade float, so we're
Yes,
intending
you
to
did.
we're intending to level that up again this year.
Okay.
Every year is all about. Like you said, why reinvent the wheel? Let's take the foundation that we're building, and then just continue refining and making things better. So I'm really excited. I can't say enough great things about Mario's leadership. The team is so dynamic and hardworking, and they all love the city of Mission as we do. So I'm so lucky to be a part of it.
And we're lucky to have you guys volunteer because that's what it takes, great volunteers and y'all are so passionate and that's what it takes to get things done.
Yes.
So how can someone volunteer?
So we have quite a bit of volunteer opportunities. Like I said, we have events throughout the year. But if you want to get involved, if you have that passion, we're going to start a subcommittee, like a volunteer subcommittee also, where they might be able to come into our meetings.
Okay.
But also just take a look at our website, and that's more than likely going to give you all the details for any upcoming events. Social media is really going to be the first one to know, and then we'll pass it on to the city.
Okay.
And then the city could broadcast. So just keep a lookout.
Okay, very good. Any final comments?
I mean, we're just grateful for the city's help in all of this because we couldn't really have done it without the city. We have, Brad's been helping us out with the parks and all the people that really are involved behind the scenes. It's just so awesome. We wouldn't have been able to do it without the support of the city.
And I'd love
Thank
to
you.
piggyback off of that as well. You know, Mayor, thank you so much for your leadership because you are so communicative and always reaching out to ask how you can support us, and that really means a lot to have the city behind us because that's how we grow this program is by
Right.
getting support of the community, support of our partner organizations, you know, businesses that are out there. And every single time the city shares what we're doing, that just amplifies the impact. And you know we're working really really hard. I mean, Mario and I spend hours on the phone, you know, brainstorming because you know we come out of
Yeah.
these meetings and we think of all these things that we can do to level
Yes.
up, and it makes us excited to work. As he mentioned, the city departments. You know, we've got Mr. Mendiola from sanitation.
Right.
We've had facility support. We've had Parks and Rec. Their team is amazing, and that all starts with leadership at the top because they have seen how involved you are in the community, and that's something that really resonates with me because I know that it takes a lot of time and intention to go out there, be a part of these events, and you picked how many loads of trash did you pick up during Trash Bash? Nobody saw that, I don't think, but we did, and we're very grateful for your commitment and dedication to supporting these events the way you do.
Again, that trash bash was amazing. I've been involved in trash bash for the longest time. I think this was by far the most successful one. So it was. I can only imagine what next year is going to be like.
Yeah.
We're working
So
on it.
yeah,
We're working on it.
yes,
And it was awesome also to see you at the spring roundup, that you're
Yes.
signing up people as they were coming
Yes.
in, and
Yes.
Councilwoman Gerlach as well. So
Right.
thank you for taking the time to be there with us at that event as well.
and that particular event is a little closer to me because it's a partnership that we have with the Rio Grande Valley Development Council. So the tire roundup is a big thing. And I'm really proud that the City of Mission has taken that initiative to adopt a tire recycling options, right, for tire recycling, because it's amazing how many tires are picked up on that one day.
Yes.
It's thousands.
Thousands.
It's thousands, and all those tires would have wound up in a alley, in a drain ditch, or somewhere where it's not supposed to be, right? So I'm really thankful for that particular project, and Mission's doing a really great deal. Yeah, yes,
They are.
yeah,
So
we are. We are
I
doing a
think
good
speaking
thing.
of recycling, Mayor, we should talk about our work with Leadership Mission and the upcoming class project
Yes.
and how we're
Yes.
partnering with.
Okay,
And
yeah.
we are partnering with the Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council.
Okay.
And basically, what we did as a class for Leadership Mission, because I was a part of that class, is we wanted to restore the recycling center. So we
Yes.
were able to gather up a really good amount of money, fundraising, right? And with community support, partnered up with Keep Mission Beautiful, Sanitation Department, Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council
Yes.
to rebuild this. So that's one thing that we're really excited about.
Yes.
Is restoring that because there is a need, and
Yes.
the city
yes.
is something that we feel that is necessary.
Yeah, and that's another example of great partnerships because, it's the Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council is just amazing. And they have a whole, division for that area. So it's great. And I'm so glad that you've reached out and that you're collaborating with them. So
Yes.
that's great. Anything else?
I think just if there's a message that we want to say to our community is just know that we're out here leading by example, because just taking one simple action, even if you say, hey, well, you want to sign up for Trash Bash, but you don't have anybody to go with, just still take that small step, because there's going to be similar people who think like you at these events.
Yeah.
And then maybe you post that on Facebook, and maybe you inspire a relative or somebody else to go with you for the next time. So don't be afraid to take that first initial step. You might be making an impact, or like me, you weren't sure of actually getting started, and now
Look at you.
Look at all this growth and meeting wonderful people like yourself, Mayor, and Christy. If I didn't take that step, I wouldn't be here today.
And thank you for saying that, Mario, because I think that's really where it starts, is just having the courage. We have seen across the city so many incredible people that may be a little bit afraid to take that first step, but knowing that there are so many, not just our committee, but so many city committees that are ready to make an impact,
Yes.
just take that step. Be brave, reach out to us,
Yeah.
and we'll support you
Definitely.
as we've been
Thank you.
supported.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, well, thank you all so much for being here. This was a great conversation. I'm really, really proud of Keep Mission Beautiful. I can only imagine the great things that you're going to accomplish in the years to come. So, again, thank you so much, and congratulations for everything that you've done. That's all for today. Thank you all for joining us. Again, thank you, Christy. Thank you, Mario. And we look forward to many great things from Keep Mission Beautiful.